anticipate rolling back to wings level, just as we have changed our course 180 degrees. We'll end up in wings level, almost right back at that 4,000 foot entry altitude. And now we're just going to do the same thing to the right, so the nose is going to come up. Now we're going to look to the right. We're going to get a little bit steeper this time. And again, it's still a climbing turn. There's 5,000 feet, 5,200. Nose is coming down, and once again, we'll be essentially pointed right back at the sun when we roll level. Wow. So now if you kind of imagine where Appleton is, it's right off our left wing. Yep. We're going to raise the nose up now. I'm still looking straight ahead, almost right at the sun. And now look over to where Appleton is, and just kind of pick a point on the horizon. My goal is just to fly the nose of the plane right to that point, just as we go upside down. And now my head's back, and I'm trying to pick up our original heading again. So we should once again be pointed right into the sun.
Okay.
So now we're just going to go right into a big old inside loop. So back up towards the sun again. Now once we lose the horizon, just tip your head straight back and look right out through the top of the canopy. You'll see our smoke trail down there. And we're just going to come all the way back around. Nice easy G. Alright, so now we're going to go straight up. We're going to do a maneuver we call a hammerhead, which are very fun. So again, the nose is coming up towards the sun, but we're going to keep pulling it straight up. But now we're going to stop. So now look out at the left wing. You'll see we're just hanging here. We're going straight up, straight up. Airplane's getting slower, so now we're just going to turn around. And now we're just going to go straight at the water for a minute. Nice easy pull. You can see our shadow on the cloud over there. And now if you look up ahead of us, you'll see the smoke trail from our loop we just did. So now we're just going to do a big old victory roll right through this smoke ring.
Awesome.
I think he likes it. All right. Nose is coming back down. And so now we can bring the nose up. And once again, tip your head back. There's our smoke trail again.
Oh, yeah.
This time we're going to stop right here. Nice little half roll. Continue down. Or we could do something that's kind of like the opposite of that. We could go up on about a 45-degree angle. Stop. Airplane's decelerating now, looking straight ahead. We're just going to do a half roll. And now we're just going to fall through the horizon here. Let that airplane start flying again. Feeling okay?
Yeah. Wow. That is awesome.
Not all bad. All right, we're going to take a little break here. We're going to move a little further to the west. There was an airplane looked like it was going into Appleton, just went past us, so we don't want to freak those guys out. We know we're out here doing this stuff. They're not necessarily expecting it, so. You feeling good?
Yeah, I feel good.
All right. Well, we're going to kind of head over here just a little bit, like I say, to get out of their way. So tell you, why don't you go ahead and get on the controls with me.
All right.
So we're going to talk you through doing your own loop, your own roll. So the loop is essentially you're just going to pull the stick straight back when we begin the maneuver. And you want to just be real aware that you're pulling straight back. You know, don't let your arm pull the stick over to the right or over to the left, which is kind of your natural tendency is to pull it to the left.
Okay.
And so right now we're perfectly wings level. So if you look at the leading edge of the wings with your peripheral vision and compare them with the horizon, you know, we're level. We're not tipped.
Okay.
And we don't want to start the maneuver tipped.
Right.
And so what I'm going to have you do is ease the stick forward by applying a little bit of back pressure. And then once you see 170 miles an hour on the airspeed indicator, go ahead and just start to pull back. So you're flying the airplane. You're slightly right wing low. So there you go. Nice correction. There's 165. There's 170. Whenever you're ready, begin to pull back and just listen to my voice. So pull a little bit harder. There you go. Harder, harder, harder. Harder still. There you go. Tip your head back. Look for that smoke trail. Keep pulling, and come out parallel to that smoke trail. There you go. Awesome. All the way around, all the way around. Pull, pull, pull. Keep pulling, keep pulling. We're still diving, we're still diving. There you go. All the way back there. Good job. Awesome.
Very cool.
That was a loop. You got it.
Awesome.
Okay, I've got the airplane.
All right.
So that was your loop. So now we're going to show you how to do a roll. So we'll just kind of roll our way around here. All right, so we're going to kind of get pointed this way.
Those are a bit harder on my stomach.
Okay. Well, we'll kind of slow down a bit here. If you look over to the right, Paul, you'll see that's your loop.
Okay.
See the smoke trail?
Yep.
We can even come over here and fly through it. So kind of like shooting an arrow through a heart. So there's evidence that you did a loop.
Wow.
That's a pretty round one too. That was damn good.
I'm ready.
Yeah, ready. Let me out of this thing. He's got it. Okay, with the roll, and I'll just talk you through the roll. What I'm going to have you do is, you've got the airplane. We're going to kind of let the airplane accelerate here for a minute because we're kind of slow.
Okay.
And I'll let you know when to start. I'm going to have you apply some back pressure and just kind of pull the nose up high enough above the horizon to where you can imagine your feet are about even with the horizon. Okay? And then once you get there, I just want you to move the stick all the way over to the left, and then again, listen to my voice, and we'll roll all the way around to the left, and then we'll end up in wings level. So whenever you're ready, start to pull back on the control stick, and I'll let you know how high. So pull, 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 higher, higher, quite a bit higher, about 40 degrees high, 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 high. More, more.